So chances are, if you're here right now, then your favorite NFL team just selected Penn State safety Jaquan Brisker. And if that's the case, hey man, congrats, because your team just picked up the most slept-on defensive prospect in the 2022 draft. At 6'1" and 205 pounds, Brisker's lean but long frame is perfectly constructed to handle the rigors of playing safety in the modern NFL. Brisker's not just one thing, he's all things in one. A player who proved during his college days at Penn State that he's a difference maker at all three levels of the defense. Sounds kind of silly, but essentially Brisker was Waldo last season. You never knew where the guy was going to line up, as you can see here in this snap-by-snap breakdown from Pro Football Focus. That positional versatility, the ability to play as a single high safety on first down, be that extra defender in the box on second down, and then man up on a beefy tight end or a little water bug slot receiver on third down, makes Brisker an instant plug-and-play fit in any defensive system at the next level. A 2020 PFF first-team All-American, Brisker could have entered the NFL draft last season, and he probably would have been an early day 3 selection based off his high-end athletic profile. He's got speed, he's got strength, he's fluid in space, and that's as true now as it was 12 months ago. But where Brisker really benefited from that extra year of college is that his football IQ and his awareness leveled up to his elite athleticism. The mental matched the physical, and once it did, Brisker became an elite playmaker. Here's a perfect example. This is 4th and goal, 2 minutes left. Penn State is desperately clinging to a 6-point lead. It's a 5-man blitz pressure with a nose dropping into the shallow middle. Brisker's responsibility is the running back. Watch what happens. Once Brisker sees that his coverage assignment is staying in the block, he immediately starts to freelance and drifts towards Wisconsin's all Big Ten tight end. If we stop it here, the tight end is open by a step and a half. This is an absolute layup for the Badgers QB. That is until Brisker undercuts the route, enters the passing window, and high points this pass to secure victory. Read, react, make a play. That's what Brisker does. Already fast, Brisker's ability to see the field and decipher play designs and route combinations with minimal hesitation makes him play even faster, like some sort of supercomputer with shoulder pads. Once Brisker triggers downhill, his short-range acceleration eats up ground, closes gaps, and he often punctuates with violence. This might sound a little corny, a little after-school special, but don't discount Brisker's selflessness. NFL front offices that bother to do their homework on Brisker are probably being told over and over again how much of a team-first guy he is. But it's true. In week 1, Brisker suffered a shoulder injury that caused him to sit out several series and lingered throughout the rest of 2021. And yet, he never missed a game. Then, when Penn State lost its best run-stuffing defensive tackle, Brisker saw his workload inside the box increase substantially, and he didn't duck from the challenge. Amongst those big bodies in tight quarters, Brisker had a knack for sifting through the mess and hunting the ball carrier and limiting yards after contact. Now, for a guy who put up 22 reps on the bench press at the NFL Combine, we were a little surprised to see on film that Brisker struggled to disengage from blocks. But again, that could be solely attributable to the shoulder injury. If you force us to find a flaw in Brisker's game, it might just be that he's a little too conservative in pass coverage. For a guy blessed with all these physical attributes, there were a couple snaps where it seemed like Brisker showed a little too much respect in pass coverage and offered up a little too much cushion when it really wasn't warranted. For a loose, twitchy defender capable of sinking his hips and changing directions with minimal lag, it'd be nice if Brisker trusted that ability a little more and took more chances in coverage and was just around the football more. Because when he's around the football, as you see, good things tend to happen.